Hey guys, I don't know what happened on the OBS system. I was trying to record and it said we were trying to start the stream, and I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Yeah, it's still saying whatever. It's still saying yeah, we're having issues where it was saying failed, the hostman not found. Made sure to enter your valid streaming server and your internet connection slash DNS are working properly. So I don't know what happened. So guys, yeah, I'll have a link to where you can look at the stream on demand, but we will have here our final thoughts. So just ending up where I left off, Roman Reigns, they went there with Roman Reigns. They finally put the Universal Championship, and all I was basically gonna say is, honestly, I've said it before, I'm happy for Roman Reigns to get this victory here, because I do like Roman Reigns, the wrestler. I think he's pretty good in the ring. He puts on pretty good matches. Mike Skills, obviously, he's no Rock or Steve Austin, but I think he's come along enough to get the point across. But I'm putting yourself in his shoes. The way that it's the booking I have issue with. The way they book him. To be told we're gonna build you up for a year to get this big moment at WrestleMania 34. Well, we changed our mind. We're gonna give it to you in Saudi Arabia. Oh, you know what? We changed our mind. We're gonna have you go through the rest of the summer, and maybe we'll give it to you at SummerSlam. Oh, okay, you know what? We're finally going to give it to you SummerSlam. Like, oh my gosh, that sounds like a bunch of crap to go through. But that's why I loved his victory celebration when he's rubbing it in Paul Heyman's face and everything, and he's got the championship here. So I'm happy for Roman. He finally gets his moment. I'm okay with it. A lot of people, WWE just build Brock Lesnar up so much to the point of like where you're not gonna see him, and people are like, at this point they try to condition the fans. Just go ahead and get the championship. That's basically what they did. Just take the title off him. Roman's better than not having no Universal Champion at all. So yeah, the match maybe was their second best match. I don't know. It wasn't as brutal as their other matches. They say Vince McMahon cut the time down or whatever. And as far as the aftermath to this, Roman Reigns and Finn Balor, like I was saying, it takes her name, was it Kate Lomax? I think Lomax. I'm sorry if I said that wrong or pronounced it wrong. It takes her like 4 hours to apply the paint, so that's one of the reasons I didn't complain about the deal with Finn Balor not being the demon against Roman Reigns, because he didn't have time to prepare and everything like that. So I think they just did that match just so they can have the fans stop complaining that that Finn Balor never got his one-on-one rematch, which is what I thought they should have did with Brock Lesnar. Even if Brock beats him, just give us that moment. But they probably don't want to end the demon and all that stuff that went into it. And they're talking about rematch clauses now with Brock Lesnar. Like, since when did that ever matter? All of a sudden,
Uh-oh.
yeah, they're talking
Uh-oh.
about
Hey.
rematches.
Hey.
What?
Let's see. Oh yeah, sorry to interrupt, but speaking of rematches, we have another Universal Champion that didn't get his rematch.
Kevin
Kevin
Owens,
Owens.
yeah, he's from his
I
WWE
believe
title
so.
match, and Bray Wyatt. So
Yeah.
this the way they do
I
this,
would
man,
love
is
to. I would love
ridiculous.
to keep on talking, but I have to cut short because I really have like a lot of stuff to do, and it's been like, I know that a lot of you fans don't know, but it's been like really late.
Yeah,
But
it's
I'm
late
gonna
at the time
stick.
we were recording this. Well, if you have any quick thoughts, go ahead, and me and the man
Yeah,
Troopers are
yeah.
one finish up
Quick,
about this main event.
quick thoughts are, it was okay, but the title's still ugly. They made Brock look kind of stupid because you're focusing on someone that's not in the match versus someone that's in the match, so you kind of lost your focus on their butt. Even though I know that your main focus is trying to get at DC, good for Roman. I don't know if he's heel or if he's face. I don't know what they're doing, but the Shield came back, so whatever. Hopefully we'll get a Braun versus Roman, and we can settle that beef. And yeah, congratulations, Vince. You got your title back. Hopefully you know what to do with it. Probably not. It was good to talk to you guys. It was fun while it lasted. Links below. Have a good night, everybody.
Yep, I'll have links for SMP. Thanks for joining us, man. Me and the man0001 will wrap things up from here. So yeah, I mean that's what you had, and then you had the Shield come out, and storyline wise, I'm glad they had Roman's back because they've turned they turned Braun Strowman into this guy who he tried to attack Roman after he just got through with a ultra competitive, good match between Finn Balor, and it's like, really, this is what they're doing to Braun Strowman? Just do it the John Cena and RVD way and everything, and that's what they've done. But man, I will tell you this, had me cracking up when I realized what they were doing. I was cracking my butt off. Vince McMahon is slick. Vince McMahon, or whoever was part of the creative, but obviously Vince gave the pull. So let's be honest. He knew, or him and his people knew exactly what they were doing. Braun Strowman's only purpose in that match was just to keep the fans there, just because, not to crap on the match, and so they get the idea that, oh, okay, Braun might cash in. It was a slick move, and on Vince's part, I think, yeah, it was brilliant. Is it good to do that to your audience? I agree, absolutely not. But you know, it is what it is. They've got their money coming from Fox, so that's what they're going to do. In the long term, though, hopefully nothing falls through with the Fox deal, because that's where they're going to be getting all their money from, because obviously if WWE had to solely depend on the fans for their income, moves like this would be so risky. So, like I said, Vince is slick. He knew exactly what he was doing, and hey, it worked. It kept most of the fans in there, and they were cheering for Braun. But I just felt like at the end of the day, this didn't really do much favors for Brock. He lost his title, but he's going over to UFC, so he's good. Roman Reigns, I mean, yeah, he finally got it done, but like this, just didn't beat him straight up without any shenanigans. It had to be shenanigans. And Braun, like, now they're turning into this guy that wants to attack, whether it's from behind, still kind of cowardly way, but it's kind of like they're turning Braun's character into a hypocrite now. So that's my thoughts on it. Man0001, let's let you finish up. What's your thoughts on this whole match and the aftermath?
Yeah, okay. First and foremost, I just, everybody saw this coming from a mile away. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Honestly, I would like to see Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar.
Yes, would have loved to see that. And for you guys that listen to our Extreme Rules pay-per-view, we thought that was the direction they were going to go. Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. Because I'm like, you done Roman Reigns so many times against Brock Lesnar. So at this point, like, why even go there? You had your chance at WrestleMania 34 and then the big Saudi Arabia show. And I would have loved to seen it. And if this is the end for Brock Lesnar's WWE career, it is a shame that we're not going to get the Bobby Lashley match. But yeah, go on, Man0001.
That right there would have made more sense, you know what I'm saying? Because that right there would have given a lot of people, something to talk about, and this would have made everything so much more interesting. And this also would have been a good way to have, get more bang for your buck out of the Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley feud. I think that right there definitely would have been a money feud going into Survivor Series of this year. But it is what it is. Each his own. Next thing is Brock Lesnar turned Braun Strowman into Toby after he beat the shit out of him.
Dang.
Let's just call it what it is. The next thing after that is Roman Reigns winning the WWE Universal Championship. I mean, good on him. Best of luck to him. What I mean, happy for the guy. I hope things surrounding that Universal Championship become more and more interesting, and I hope the title is kept more in people who work full time on the roster. And lastly, to wrap things up, going into the future, I hope they book this championship well. I like the way the title looks and everything else, but please just give us some better programs to build up the prestige of this championship, because a lot of people still don't understand that this right here is still a very young championship belt, still a very young title. So I hope they built prestige up to this title.
Well said. Anything you want to add on about the Finn Balor Roman match and the aftermath with Braun Strowman and the Shield?
That was bullshit. You know, that was bullshit. But I think I think Kevin Owens, to a point that I made earlier, they didn't even have him on Raw. I think they're trying to keep Kevin Owens under covers. I think they're trying to keep him under wraps. So then after Braun Strowman and everyone else has their feuds and stuff, I think they're going to have him come back and pull off a shock win for the WWE Universal title.
Right.
And become a two-time Universal Champion. But but definitely, I hope things work out for this title.
Right, man.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's over and out.
Yep. Well, yeah.
That's why they get one.
Well said, man. Yeah, we pretty much covered that. It was a long show to cover. So, once again, like I said, guys, you're listening to this second part on demand. I apologize. I have no idea what the heck happened there with the stream just abruptly ending. So, definitely, if you're listening to this, please check out part 1. Links are in the description for both. This is our final thoughts basically on SummerSlam and the aftermath. But like I said, overall, I thought the show was still pretty good. I think it was definitely better than some of the more recent SummerSlams, just as opposed to me just remembering one big match. So with that said in mind, guys, we definitely will be back for most likely a review for the big Super Show coming up in Australia. I thought Triple H did a pretty good promo to hype him and The Undertaker up. I do agree that they should have just left it to the end of an era, but we'll see how that goes and that show and all that stuff there. But with that said in mind, like I said, SMP, I will have all the links to his in the description along with the themann0001, and I will now end with my plugs. So, if you obviously are a fan of WWE or professional wrestling, we'll be doing more audio reviews like this for big events that you can listen to as you go about your everyday life. Also, if you're a fan of Dragon Ball, shonen manga, or anime adapted from shonen manga, make sure to check out my upcoming short film, Battle of Deception, as it's based on those types of genres. I currently have lots of videos such as the teaser trailer and the behind-the-scene interview videos right here on my channel, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as I release more content regarding Battle of Deception, Dragon Ball, and even WWE. And make sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both at SONGOSHUAKU. All links will be in the description below. Take care!